I just literally got back from my shops. I'm going to show you what I do buy when it comes to the high protein, when it comes to the Healhish. There's a couple of things, and most sugar-free as well. 99% of the things, there is no sugar. There will be some sweetener in the form of natural sweetener as stevia. I don't buy maltodextrin, dextrose and things like that. I try not to. Sometimes it may sneak in if I didn't check the label properly. But hopefully that's going to inspire you to make your own shop. So I'm going to explain why I'm buying certain things. I'm going to start with the protein. The things that I buy with protein is cottage cheese. So cottage cheese high in protein, and I buy the fat-free one from this company. I do like it. It's got 10 grams. So for this pack, it's got 25 grams of protein. So if you have that with some fruit, you can have a nice breakfast or a nice snack. I use honey as well for that, but you can use the cinnamon, or you can make it with the savory, so whichever way you want. So that is one of the high protein things that I tend to buy. Another thing is I've bought this 1-2%. I sometimes buy 0, but this time I fancy it's 2%. Again, for half of it, you get 25 grams. So you can make it with berries, or you can make it with granola and have it as a breakfast or as a snack. I got 2 packs of that. I've got the easy pouches if you're short on time. The best way of just getting protein in, 20 grams of protein in that pouch, 144 calories, and sweetened by stevia. And that's the ones that I like. Mango and the strawberry, they are my favorites. So I got 4 of them, because when your day is busy and you don't have time, it's so easy to just take that pouch of yourself, put it in a bag. From the healthier stuff, I got a kefir, a vanilla one. I like vanilla when it is just basically sweetened by chicory root, and it's got vanilla bean, so there's no sugar added onto this one. I'm not looking onto protein content on this one, but on just looking on that, it's got per serving, it's got 6 grams of protein. So the kefir as such is not the highest protein source, unless you will look on the kefir like a protein kefir, but it is healthy for your good bacteria. So that's why I try to buy it as well and implement. It's not always about the low in calories, high in protein food. It's sometimes about finding a balance between healthy and still just broke my nail. Healthy and still weight loss friendly, or just weight maintenance friendly. And I got them cheese sticks, 62 grams of 62 calories. You know, the 62 calories. Protein, we said that last time, 6 grams of protein. So if you have a couple of them as a snack, or you add extra one, it will just give you extra protein if you are liking snacking. And again, it's low fat, so there is low of the calories in it. From the meat sauces, I'm just going through the things. Meat sauces, I've got salmon, I've got chicken breast, and I've got chicken thighs, but with no skin on, and I'm going to use them all in the air fryer. So they're going to be air fryer. If I'm not going to use them, I will probably freeze them. I got some eggs, 6 grams of protein per 1 egg, just so you know. Another source of protein, which you may not think, but it's good for protein fiber, are beans. Oh, did I take the ones with the sugar? Oh, did I? I think I did. But you can buy them with the stevia ones. I tried the stevia ones, so I'm going to have them ones for a change. 160 calories, and then you get around 10 grams of protein from one of them. So if you think, like, if you've got a couple of eggs and then this one, that it will get you very close to 20 grams of protein for your breakfast. And if you like beans on toast, that's something you could have as well, because they're not that bad, and you wouldn't think that they've got protein. And from the protein sources, I think that's mostly it. Then I've got plenty of fruit in here. I've got reduced fat hummus that I'm gonna use as well on my eggs. I've got some grated cheese for just spreading on top of when I'm going to be baking chicken, making in the air fryers, just to add additional flavor. I've got some avocado, I've got some berries, I've got strawberries, I got raspberries, and I've got frozen blueberries, because I like them better than the normal ones. I think they've got more flavor than the other blueberries. I've got some peaches, bananas, so loads of fruit, because this basket over there is going to be full with the fruit. So whenever I want to snack, I'm going to snack on fruit. I've got the plums because I will be using them for the plum crumble, which is really nice in autumn. Delicious. I've got as well milk, which as you can see, I buy semi-skim and I bought organic. There is a proof for organic milk to be healthier than the normal ones. So there's some researchers behind that. So I tend to buy organic whenever I can. I've got some avocado to spread on the bread, and I got some bread as well. This time round, I went for the date, walnut and honey, and there was no maltodextrin or anything like that added. Dates and honey and barley flour, blah, blah, blah. So I just got this one, and I'm going to slice it. What I'm not going to use, I'm going to put it in the freezer. From the snacky things, I've got them. They say protein bars, but I don't really think like they are high in protein bars, because for the one bar, you get how many grams of protein? 7? If so, which is not the highest. Protein bar, I usually get about 20 grams of protein. So I wouldn't go with this protein bar with the 7 grams of protein, because this is probably, you know, one cheese stick. One bar gives you 190 calories, whilst one cheese stick that I showed you 60 calories. So you get more protein for the snack from the cheese stick, and probably 3 times less calories that's from the, this bar. So just be aware that high protein doesn't always mean high protein. I know not everybody wants to read labels, and it's not so, you know, obsessed with reading labels, but I am. So watch my videos and then you learn something new every time. I got some carrots as well. I got the mixed olives. I like them. Just they add extra flavor to the salad. I've got the lettuce as well over there, some broccoli. As for the veg, I've got some frozen veg in the freezer anyway. And I don't know what's this, a little sticker on that. I've showed you last time as well. That I use them pita wholemeal flatbreads. They've got about 160 calories per one. But I put the rest of them in the freezer, and I find them so easy. When I make a chicken, I just slice it, put a salad in it, put a bit of like something like a ketchup or whatever sauce you want. I've got some gherkins as well, and you've got a nice high protein, easy to take lunch idea with yourself. So I really like them for the busy days when I want to keep my food in my, you know, cool bag, rather than using anywhere's fridge, or if just heating it up. So I just use that, and I use them as easy to grab on the go lunch. As well as that, I got some spices. I've got some melon. I've got as well this rice. I've never tried it, but I feel like, you know what, sometimes it's not just about eating bland food. Sometimes it's about having a bit of a variety, some different flavors, which makes your meal not only full of protein, but tasty as well. So I got this Caribbean peas and rice, so I'm going to try that. Important thing from this one is like per portion. So half of it is 160 calories, just so you know. So it's like, it is quite small. So if you are losing or wanting to lose weight without calorie counting, I'll probably say this is quite a lot of calories. So you could swap that for quite a lot of veg as well. So just be aware. I'm not saying you don't have it, but just know that this is taking a lot of your calories from your plate. I got this garlic puree. It's only because I've seen it on Instagram, and I feel like, you know what, I really don't know how it tastes, so I'm going to try that. I've never tried it. And I've got this protein granola. Again, I'm not going with the word protein, because I don't believe on things like that in a protein, but I will tell you that per 60 grams of serving, which is 238 calories, which I'm definitely not going to have. So if I'm going to have anything from that, I'm going to have probably about 35 grams, which is going to give me about 4.5 grams of protein, which means that this is not the best protein source, but it is healthy. From the ingredients, there is no sugar, there is like quite a lot of dried healthy things and carrots and stuff, and it's cocoa, so it's chocolate and hazelnut. So that's why I'm going for it, because it just sounds nicer and a bit more exciting than just a normal muesli. So yeah, this is something new I'm trying. I've got some spices as well to keep the food tasty and interesting, and I think that's about it from my this weekly shop. So let me know, how did you find it? If you've enjoyed it, I will be posting more of them for you. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.